Hey everybody, welcome back to the couch. My name is Melissa and this is Couch Mom Club. Today I'm going to show you how I went from this to this. It's 9 o'clock, the kids are sleeping, and it's finally Friday. So this is the final product, guys. It's been so long since I've done my hair and I don't know what I was doing. I was fumbling through it, like the muscle memory was completely off, but I managed. I think I managed. This is what I came up with and this is the end result. I've done this hairstyle in other people's hair so many times, but I have not personally put extensions or weaved my own hair in a really long time. So it was kind of difficult for me. There were some parts where I was like really struggling and other parts where I, kind of remembered what I was doing and I got through it. But overall, I think that the end result is nice. I would change a few things in terms of my technique and how I even went about doing the hairstyle in the future. But I think it's just because I'm just out of practice. And because I'm out of practice, there were things that I did not know how to do quite well. And there were things that I probably just messed up altogether. But the end result, I think, it was worth it. I think it's nice. And this is a hairstyle that I wanted to do for a really long time. Of course, I was regrowing my hair after I lost it after postpartum hair loss. And then I was on a natural hair kick, which I still am totally on board with. However, I needed to straighten my hair in order to give it a trim, and this is the end result. So now that I've put weave in my hair and I have this hairstyle, I can keep this in for about a week or so before I move on to the next one. So the only reason why I put a style in my hair this time is because my hair was already straight. Now, I don't normally have straight hair. I usually have my hair in the most natural state, which means that it's usually coily and kinky, and sometimes it is braided. Well, most of the time it is braided back, usually under a wig, but it's usually curly and not straightened. The best practice when you have straightened hair by a silk press is to just allow your hair to revert back in its own way naturally. This means that if you are sweating, for example, if you're going to a gym or if you're wearing warm clothes and you're sweating from your head and then your curl pattern is resetting in your hair, allow it to do that. Don't keep going in day after day with your flat iron to recreate the style. This will damage your hair a whole lot and you do not want to do that. The best practice is that the only time that heat should pass through your hair is during the initial staging of when you're styling the hair. Allow your hair to do what it wants to do naturally so that it can go back to being curly and that your curl pattern will not be affected by heat damage. That is probably the worst thing you can do after a silk press. I get it. When your hair is freshly done, you want to maintain that as long as possible. But the best thing to do is just to wrap your hair at night and do your best to keep it away from water. So for example, if outside is raining or snowing, or you know that there's a lot of humidity in the air, just try to keep your hair as protected as possible because that humidity is going to cause your curl pattern to return and for your hair to revert back to its natural state. Of course, when I do a silk press on my own hair, I like to do it in the winter months because it is cold and I am not sweating as often. And I don't go to the gym, so I don't have to worry about that either. However, if you are going to the gym or if you live in a warmer climate, make sure that you just allow your head to sweat the way it's going to sweat naturally. And don't worry, I know you might have paid a lot of money or you followed my tutorial and did it at home, so you saved a lot of money, but just allow your hair to do what it does naturally because in the long run, having your curls and having health in your hair is going to be the thing that matters most. I know that style is the bomb. When it's straight and bouncy and it's looking fly, I get it. But what is more important than that moment is the moments to come of healthy and strong hair. So let's not use and overuse the flat iron, reapplying heat over and over and over again. It is very damaging. Just allow your hair to revert back to its natural state on its own. And of course, when you give it that first wash after your silk press, that's when your hair is really gonna go back to its natural state. That initial wash is going to be life to your hair. But in the between time, between the time that you've done the silk press and the time that you wash it out, don't use any more heat. That is just a helpful tip for you. And for me, because I knew not to use any more extra heat on my hair, I said this is the perfect opportunity to put a little weave in my hair and try a different style. So let me know in the comments down below what you think. This was kind of like a tutorial. You can see my process and kind of get an idea of what to do. So let me know what you think down below. Let me know if you do want it step by step and if you want to know how to do this and achieve this hairstyle at home on your own. I would be so happy to do that. And of course, I am so happy to have you here. As always, it's such a pleasure to spend this portion of our Friday nights together. And you know what? Friday is a big deal, especially after a long week of work. When Friday rolls around, you just want to kick it, you just want to chill, you just want to relax. And that you've chosen to spend these few minutes with me, I am so happy. I am so thrilled, and I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. And this is the perfect opportunity to also invite a friend. And go ahead, if you're not already a part of the club, click that button and join the club. Subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell. Do not forget that we are doing a 500 subscriber giveaway. And I will link the video right here in case you haven't seen it yet, so that you can get the rules and the contest details, everything that you need to know. But go ahead and join the club and click that notification bell. Follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, and I will see you in the next video.